gentlemen. Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First place, Bobby Bankson, followed by Mark Amador and Bert Cyberling. Unfortunately, three-car main. Yellow. Well, Bobby, you got the Mopar running again. Looked like Mark had a little tough time. He wouldn't catch you today on the main event, would he?
Yeah, it was a good run. I'm a little ashamed that we didn't have enough cars. We'll get them out there next time. But I had a lot of fun. Thanks.
Well, it's unfortunate our car count went away. Tricia took its place, but thanks very much, you guys, for trying to put on the show for the people out here. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Starting tonight on the pole in the number 2 car, he's sponsored by Ferrera Custom Engines, Davis Motorsports, and Cabral's Farm Service. In the number 2 car, that's Dave Davis. In the number 10 car, he's sponsored by Horsepower by Rob. Please welcome Bob Reichman. From Stockton, in the 97 car, he's brought to you by B&R Racing Engines, Dave Davis Racing Chassis, and Sears Auto Center. Please welcome Danny Cana-Soto. In the 29 car from Sacramento, he's brought to you by Boyd Motorsports, Vautier Racing, Health Specialties, and Outlaw Graphics. Please welcome Jason Botsford. In the number 14 car, he's sponsored by Randy's Tree Service, Edwards Lawn Service, Bill Myers Motorsports, and Barillo Racing Engines. Please give it up for Tony Silva. In the number 1 car from Sacramento, he's brought to you by Perini 2000, Movado Body Shop, Galt Frosty, and Cook's Racing Pigs. Please welcome Jason Philpott. And from Benicia, in the 25 car, he's brought to you by Calouette Fabricators and Ace Tire. Please welcome Barry Calouette. And the number 23 Wendt construction car, brought to you by Welch Motorsports, Landgrow Landscape Contractors, Hertz Equipment Rentals, Midcoast Transportation, and now Mark Welch. In the 100 car from Manteca, he's brought to you by Ron Man Commercial Installers, The Service Station in Tracy, Performance, Signs and Graphics, and Bail Bonds Made Easy. Please welcome Angelo Carrillo. And your Trophy Dash winner tonight, in the 91 car, he's from Stockton. He's sponsored by Mallards, Off-Road Enterprises, James Polk Auto Body and Paint, and Camps Propane. Please put your hands together for Steve Stacy. In the 13 car, he's from Stockton. He's sponsored by Wendt Construction, B&R Automotive, Kiger Powder Coating, and Transmissions by Hal. Please welcome Sean Wenzel. In the 7 car from Modesto, brought to you by Sears Tire and Auto Center, Curtis Graphics, Evergreen Glass, and Jerry's Performance Welding. Please welcome Jerry August. In the number 3 car from Lodi, he's sponsored by Royce Barbecue, Valley Industries, and Alan Yorty Motorsports. Please give it up for Robert Knittel. In the 73 car, he's sponsored by Nascimento Racing, horsepower by Bob, Steve's Construction, and special thanks to Ron and Darlene Brady. Please welcome Victor Machado. From Stockton, in the 87 car, he's brought to you tonight by Randy's Race Palace, Bruce's Body Shop, the Old Hoosier Inn, and Transmissions by Bud. Please give it up for Johnny Unger. In the 17A car, he's from Groveland. He's sponsored by Alco Trailer, The Tire Shop, Yosemite Designs, and Dana Stahl Racing. Please welcome Paul T. Henry. In the number 58 car, he's from Stockton. He's brought to you by Performance Packaging, Randy's Race Palace, Alan Yorty Motorsports, and Finish Line Signs and Awards. Please give it up for Fearless Fred Clement. In the number 6 car, he's from Salida. He's sponsored by Randy's Race Palace, Pinella Motorsports, Guidi's Pizza, and Uncle Frank's Grill. Please welcome Sammy Soleri. From Ripon, in the 66 car, he's brought to you by No Limit Motorsports, The Graphics Touch, Lou Galley Farms, and Camps Propane. Please welcome Mike Regelman. And in the number 5 car, he's brought to you by Marchino Motorsports. From Modesto, please give it up for Jim Marchino. And in the number 4 car, from Stockton, brought to you by Reynoso Concrete, Anderson Concrete Pumping, and DeVore Flooring. Please welcome Buzz DeVore. 30 laps, Grand American Modified main event. Well, we'll try it once again. Everything looks to be about right. And we're off. Trouble with the 25 car, Barry Calloway. Robert Knittel spins. We have a situation in turn 3, as evidently the 25 car, out of control due to a mechanical malfunction, clips the 3 car of Robert Knittel. That car. Looks like, yes, the rear bumper badly bent from that collision over there in turn 3 just moments ago. Trouble, trouble, trouble in turns 3 and 4. Trouble, trouble, trouble in turns 3 and 4. We have race cars all over the track and off the track. We have Robert Knittel evidently going off the track and then coming back in. We have a situation. We have cars stacked all over turns 3 and 4. Mark Welch is out of his 23 car. And we have the 2 car perched on the top of Mark Welch's 23 car. Yes, folks, once again, I'd like to thank the people that bring us our weekly racing series here at Stockton 99 Speedway, including Budweiser, IB Benedict Auto Parts, Craftsman Tools, CL Bryant 76 Gasoline, Easy Care Motorsports, Excite Batteries, Napa Auto Parts, Subway Sandwiches, Shell Oil, as presented by Paul Oil Company, and True Value Hardware Stores. And once again, I'd like to welcome the ladies of Harley out to the Speedway tonight. Break for the leader of the 10 car. Spins and turns 2, bringing out another yellow flag. As the 10 car spun and was collected by the 4 car, Buzz DeVore. We'll see if those cars can get back underway. right. Don't take your eyes off of this. 5 laps to sort this thing out. My trouble in River City, folks. There's not even a full moon tonight. Well, I imagine there is somewhere. It's gotta be. And we're getting ready to go. If veteran starter Ron Roach says it's okay, we're racing. A spin in turn 1. Your leader spins. Jason Philpott spins the car. Yellow flag flies. We have changed leaders about as many times as I changed underwear this week. What a spectacular, spectacular turn of events. My, oh my, what a situation. With 26 laps in the books, 4 laps to go to sort this thing out. You don't want to miss the last 4 laps of this, folks. I guarantee it. It's a shame you had to pay for the whole seat. You're only going to need the edge of it. Pace car's off the track. All those little annoying, blinky, flashy yellow lights are out. Looks like we're going to go back to racing just in a minute. Texas style restart with your leader, Angelo Carrillo. If Angelo wins this will be his first one all season. Checkered flag. The checkers fly for Angelo Carrillo of Manteca, his first Grand American Modified win. Great job. Your winner in the 100 car, Angelo Carrillo, followed by the 97 car from Stockton, Danny Donasoto. And in third place, the 13 car, Sean Wenzel. And going out of the turn 3 gate, coming back onto the racetrack, finishing fourth in the number 3 car from Lodi, Robert Knittel. Exciting indeed. A lot of lead changes, a lot of situations going on, but we got it finished. We got it through with it. We did it. 30 laps of Grand American Modified excitement right here on the high banks of Stockton 99 Speedway. And coming up next, it's the I.V. Benedict Pure Stock main event. And we'll start with the introductions on the pole. Tonight in the 61 car, he's from Manteca. Sponsored by Harold W. Thompson, Ad Art Signs and Performance Signs. That's Guy Gabor. In the number 6 car from Galt. Sponsored by JM Seal Coat and Paving, Galt Commercial Tire, and DH Wind Trucking. That's John Medina. In the 21 car from Morgan Hill, sponsored by Bolin Builders, that's Tom Bolin. In the 39 car from Stockton, sponsored by Stockton Wheels, Sears, Paz Performance Center, and special thanks to Grandpa, that car is for sale, that's Chris Mays. In the 54 car, she's from Stockton. She's sponsored by Performance Backhoe, KFC on Wilson Way, and Jay's House of Wheels. Please welcome Donna Treadway. In the number 7 car from Galt, he'd like to give special thanks tonight to Sandoval Transportation, JM Seal Coat and Paving. And thanks for your support. Driving the number 7 car, that's Eric Grape. And from Manteca, in the 93 car, he's sponsored by All City Automotive, Burns Towing, Ron Man Commercial Installers, and special thanks to Big Dave and family. That's Mike Graham. In the 48 car from Stockton, he's sponsored by Tokay Tire and Lodi Heavy Hauling. That's Royce Eisler. In the 75 car, he's sponsored by Anderson Racing. Special thanks to Mom and Dad, the Grocery Outlet, Cotman's Transmissions, and Uncle Leonard. That's Chad Holman. In the number 10 car from Lodi, she's sponsored by Ron Batch Farms, B&D floor covering, Sherry's Hair Shop. Special thanks to Mom and Dad and her husband David. From Lodi, that's Amy Sullivan. In the 78 car, he's sponsored by Doc Collier, DDS. And special thanks to Mom and Dad for the paint job. In the 78 car, once again, that's Chevy Collier. In the number 1 car from Lodi, he's sponsored by Marati's Alignment and Wheels Plumbing. That's Brian Clark. In the number 40 car, he's from Galt. He's sponsored by La Hacienda, Premier Drywall, and Gary Signs. Please welcome Ray Davis. In the number 97 car, it's from Manteca. Sponsored by Harold W. Thompson, Gardina's Landscape Construction, Ad Art, and special thanks to Mitch Frisk, Grandpa and Grandma, and Solari Racing. That's Danny Gabor. In the number 2 car, from Stockton, he's sponsored by Doc Collier, DDS, Kramer's Garage, and Susie's Mexican Restaurant. That's Brian Enos. In the 68 car, in the 68 car from Stockton, he's sponsored by Went Racing Enterprises, Beck Homes, and Stockton Plumbing. That's Ray Bird. In the 31 car, all the way from Lodi, he is brought to you by Alpine Meat, Rick Chevron, Thunder Road Collectibles, The Graphics Touch. That's Jeff Hall. And it looks like we're going to have a stock car race on our hands. As soon as veteran starter Ron Roach says we will. The number 4 car from Stockton is brought to you by Brackett's Garage of Lodi, Repco Tow, Dunbars, and Transmissions by Hal. Once again, in the 4 car, that's Tom Dahl. Once again coming around. And we're green. We got race cars spread out all over the turns 1 and 2 area. Yes, sirree, Bob, folks. Race cars, smoke and dust all over turns 2. Well, looks like everyone but Amy Sullivan made it out of that melee unscathed. Once again, the skill and talent level of this beginner division, so-called beginner division, is always amazing. Are you ready, Stockton? Contact on the front stretch. 93 car, Mike Graham, and the 7 car of Eric Drake collide. Full course yellow. Heavy contact on the front stretch at breakneck speed with the 7 car and the 93 car. But amazingly enough, ladies and gentlemen, the 7 car pulls away under its own power. Donna Treadway coming along week after week. Seems to get better and better. She was in the main event last week, finished 8th place, and she's running up in the top 10 this week. Well, I don't see any of those annoying little blinky yellow flashy lights. We could go racing this time around. It could happen. Let's watch. The number 1 car spins in turn 2. Brian Clark gathers it up and motors on down the speedway. I can't believe no contact was made on that. Yellow flag flies to let the dust clear. What an amazing feat of driving that was. Well, it's the 13th lap. What do you make of that? Could be good luck, could be bad luck. We'll see. Guy Gabor brings them in. Girls battle it out coming off of turn 4. Amy Sullivan, Donna Treadway for what I believe is to be 10th spot. Amy Sullivan sideways off of turn 2. Catastrophe. Mayhem. And the number 1 car out the turn 3 gate. High energy excitement in the Ivy Benedict Pure Stock division on lap 19. Well, we can only hope that Brian Clark made a safe exit out of the turn 3 gate, as Robert Knittel did in the previous Grand American Modified main event. Looks like Guy Gabor has his hands full. The 21 car Tom Poland on the outside, challenging for that lead position. bump and rub, the Bolin team come together. Tom Bolin in turn 4 spins the race car. 23 laps down. You don't want to leave this one either, folks. You want to watch it to the end, I guarantee it. As I always say, anything can and does happen here at Stockton 99 Speedway. Yeah, another one of the famous Stockton 99 Speedway starts. Don't take your eyes off of this. With a commanding lead over the rest of the field. In the 61 car, Guy Gabor, second place. In the 39 car is Chris Mays. And currently running third in the 6 car from Galt, that's John Medina. There it is, a checkered yellow with an exciting finish. And your leader from Manteca in the 61 car, Guy Gabor. Security to the front stretch, to the tower. Your leader from Manteca, Guy Gabor. Second place from Stockton in the 39 car. That car is for sale. That's Chris Mays. Finishing third in the 6 car from Galt, John Medina. And fourth from Manteca, Danny Gabor. Well, and a fine job by all of our IB Benedict Pure Stock race drivers. But I'd like to take this opportunity to once again thank you for coming out to the Speedway, and we'll see you next week on True Value Night.